Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Coin Smart Channel today. We'll be diving deep into a novel that touches on love, loss, resilience, and the power of friendship. The Women by Kristin Hannah. If you're looking for a book that explores the complexities of women's lives, their personal struggles, and the unbreakable bonds of friendship, then you're in for an emotional journey. So grab your tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore this remarkable story. Setting and introduction to characters. The novel is set against the backdrop of Second World War, where we meet the main characters, Anya, Vera, and Miriam. These three women come from very different backgrounds, but their lives intertwine through the war effort, their personal stories, and the struggles they face as women during one of the most turbulent times in history. Anya, a beautiful, idealistic young woman who volunteers to work in a munitions factory. Vera, a tough and pragmatic woman who works as a nurse, dealing with the harsh realities of war. Miriam, a more reserved character whose focus on surviving amidst the chaos offers a contrast to the other women. The unique personalities of these three women will develop over time, showcasing their strength, vulnerability, and resilience. The war and how it shapes them. As the war unfolds, we see how each woman is affected in her own way. The story doesn't just focus on the battles at the front, but the emotional and psychological toll the war takes on those at home. Anya, driven by the need to contribute to the war effort, finds herself in increasingly dangerous situations. She's forced to confront the harsh realities of the world and deal with her personal sacrifices. Vera, who is involved in the nursing and medical side of the war, faces unimaginable trauma. Her work puts her in direct contact with wounded soldiers, forcing her to confront loss on a scale she never anticipated. Miriam, in her more reserved way, grapples with the overwhelming emotions of the time, constantly torn between her survival instincts and the emotional weight of the war. Vera, despite her resilience, is haunted by the war's horrors. Her experience leads her to question her role in a world that seems so cruel and unforgiving. She finds solace in the friendships she builds, but also deals with overwhelming loss and regret. Miriam, while quieter, undergoes an emotional transformation. Her introspective nature allows her to observe the world around her in ways that others don't. She also struggles with the conflicting emotions of fear, love, and survival during the war, friendship, and solidarity. As the story progresses, the bond between the women grows stronger. Despite their different backgrounds and personalities, they find solace and strength in one another. Their friendship is tested, but ultimately proves to be one of the most vital aspects of their lives. Anya learns to lean on her friends, especially as her romantic relationships complicate her emotions. Vera becomes more vulnerable, realizing that emotional strength doesn't mean fighting alone. It's okay to rely on the people who care about you. Miriam, the quiet observer, becomes the emotional anchor for the group. Her growth as a character shows how deep inner strength can manifest when you allow yourself to feel and connect with others. Through their friendship, they endure the trials of war, personal loss, and fear of the unknown. The impact of war and healing. The war takes its toll on the characters in different ways. The women doesn't shy away from the dark realities of war. Emotional and physical scars are left on all of them. Anya, who once saw the war as a way to prove herself, eventually learns that no amount of heroism can protect you from the deep, emotional scars left by conflict. Vera realizes the true cost of her sacrifices, questioning whether the work she's doing is enough to justify the loss. Miriam finally understands the importance of healing, both physically and emotionally. Her journey is one of self-acceptance and realizing that survival isn't just about enduring, it's about finding ways to live again. In the aftermath of war, the three women are changed, but they also begin to rebuild their lives. The Women explores the idea that while war may tear people apart, it also has the power to bring out the best in them. leading to deep personal growth and understanding. Themes: strength, loss, and redemption. One of the most profound themes in The Women is the idea that strength isn't always about fighting back, it's about surviving, adapting, and finding hope amidst darkness. Kristin Hannah explores the emotional complexity of these women's lives, showing that even in the face of immense loss and struggle, there is a chance for redemption. The novel explores identity and self-discovery during a time of chaos, showing how each character learns who they truly are. Sacrifice is another key theme. Each woman makes difficult choices for the greater good, but the consequences of these choices leave lasting impacts. Healing is also explored deeply. Both physical and emotional wounds take time to heal, and it's through connection with others that these characters find a way forward. The emotional climax and resolution. As the war draws to a close, the emotional impact of the events that have unfolded becomes undeniable. The characters must come to terms with their experiences and learn to move forward. Without giving too much away, the ending is both poignant and powerful. The friendships forged during the war have created a bond that nothing can break. The women's stories remind us that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of light. In conclusion, The Women by Kristin Hannah is a story of love, loss, friendship, and resilience. It is a powerful reminder of the strength of women in the face of adversity and the profound impact of deep, meaningful relationships. The characters of Anya, Vera, and Miriam will stay with you long after you turn the last page. Thank you for watching this summary of The Women by Kristin Hannah. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.